Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. I know my YouTube channel is more about music and the art I do and stuff like this, but I decided I also want to do some video vlogs. I don't know why. But I feel like I need to share what's on my heart, I guess, because I'm trying to quit smoking and I have lots of energy to put into somewhere, and I decided I want to put it also in creating stuff because all I do is probably like creating stuff. I love creating music, I love creating drawings, I love creating AI that you all hate so much, but I love it, so live with this. And I love tattooing, sewing. I do actually a lot of stuff. So when people say, "Oh, you use AI, you probably cannot create," bitch, I know how to create more than you do. So I decided I wanna to make some YouTube vlogs too and talk a little bit about myself, about how I act, about why I act in a certain way. Maybe some people will love to know it. I don't know. Also, I wanted to share more stuff, but this will come in the future because today I wanted to talk about some topic which is why I isolate so much. My friend told me a few months ago that she feels like I got very isolated from her lately, and I didn't really feel like this because I need some spaces sometimes. Try to explain it nicely. Sometimes when I hang out with a certain person too much, I feel like they've been draining me from energy, and then I need a phase out. I need some space from this person. And I don't talk about like seeing somebody once in a month. It's okay for me, and that's what I prefer. I prefer to see my friends like once in a month, once in 2 months. Is like give a day to each friend, and the rest of the days to more concentrate on myself and my art and being productive. Because I know when I'm going out with my friends, I will be not so productive. Like only if I go with a productive friend to do something productive, then I will be productive. But when I'm just going out just to hang out, I feel like it's not always that productive. Sometimes it drains me a lot. Sometimes I come back like drained and very tired. And there was once an instance that I felt very not so good energy from a person that I was like, I want to hang out with my friend, and another friends of her came. And one of those friends had very dark energy, like I don't know, maybe depression. I don't know what was wrong with her. I'm an emotional person, so I feel some stuff very, very heavily. So while we were sitting there, my head started to hurt so much. I had this very horrible migraine coming out of nowhere. And when I came home, I actually got sick, okay? So I got sick. Like I was a little bit sick before and I thought I was healed. And after this one, I came home and went sick for another 2 weeks. So I feel like some people have like this energy that isn't matching some other people that are more sensitive to energy. And when my friends having like hard period times and like they like whining and being in bad energy, I feel like I absorb it too much and I leave it also, and I really don't like it. This is the reason why I like distancing myself, like no hard feelings, but sometimes I just need to, you know, preserve my own energy. When I'm creating, it's very hard for me to create and to think clearly when there is noise around me. So like right now I have renovations, like my neighbors which are very close to my bedroom having renovations, and I'm having so much noises around me. So I decided I want to make some YouTube videos, so at least I will not feel like I'm not creating stuff, because like creating music these days is so hard for me. Like I can't really record anything without thinking maybe they will hear some noises from the renovations in the background. With people around me, I cannot really think and get into ideas and create. I can create with them if we're like having some plans ahead. I can create with them. I probably can create with them also spontaneously, but I cannot like think about ideas myself when I'm with others. I need space and quiet to actually get to my ideas. Don't be offended because I'm isolating myself so much, because I need this for myself, for my sanity. And if I feel like some person don't want to give me this sanity, I will probably just disappear. Like, it will not be like just isolating and coming back. It will be a full on disappearance. Also, this happens when people try to control me or to give me like some hard feelings that why you didn't do this, or why you didn't invite me to this. Sorry, sometimes I don't want to invite you, okay? Sometimes I want to be with a friend of group number 1 and not with a friend group number 2. It's very simple and it's okay. Like, sometimes you want to hang out with specific people and you don't want to hang out with other people, and it's okay. And nobody should really like get offended by this, especially if you're not in the other friend group. Like, if you were in the other friend group, I could understand why you're getting like offended. But if you don't know the people in the friend group I'm going out with, you don't need to be offended, because maybe it's just not matching. Maybe the energy doesn't match, and I don't want to like be the babysitter of you two or of you three and whatsoever. And sometimes I just want to hang out with one person or two person, because more than this I feel like too much energy is being drained for me, and that I'm feeling more restricted and I'm feeling more not myself, like a mask that I need to put on myself to not offend anybody. So this is also a reason why I isolate myself, or why I just not invite somebody into a specific event. Not because I hate them, not because I don't want to hang out with them. It's just because I don't want to hang out with them in this specific day. And that's very simple, and it's very okay to not want to hang out with some specific people. And with other people, it's very, very okay, okay? Also, as I said before, sometimes I need to isolate from everybody because I feel some specific energies that I don't like, because they're attached too much to me. And I need the space and peace and quietness to get recharged and to clean up my environment and my emotional space from this energy. Like for real, I'm trying to always stay positive, but sometimes I'm depressed, and when I'm depressed I try to not to talk to people. I don't want my depressing energy being put on them, and this is the way I don't want other depressing energy being put on me. It's okay like to share your struggles with me and so on, but don't be in a depressive energy. You can do it in a humor, you can do it really like lightly. I have a friend that she shares her struggles with humor. She jokes on them. That's why I like talking to her. Like, she doesn't give me this depressing energy, she gives me the humor energy. And that's what I do like. I don't mind you sharing your struggles, but in a specific way that I don't feel like, what do you want me to do with this? If you want me to laugh with you about it, okay. If you want me to say you're poor, okay, I will say it, but don't tell me in a specific energy that will be like you expect me to do something about your struggles, because it's your struggles, not mine. I have my own struggles, okay, and I don't go and share them with everybody here and there. I'm a more private person, and I do share sometimes, but also I do it with humor. I really like doing it with humor. And some people don't like doing it with humor. Some people are more dramatic and emotional, and it's okay. But you need to find those people that will match the energy. because sometimes energies just don't match, and it's okay. It's very, very normal. Sometimes you just need to protect your own energy to create, to live, to actually be able to function later. And you isolate for the protection. Sometimes all the energies around you are not matching your vibe, and you need to isolate, and it's completely fine. And sometimes when you're with others, you don't feel yourself. Sometimes I don't feel myself. Sometimes I feel like I'm putting a mask just to be okay with everybody. And it also drains your energy when you're not yourself. And when you're alone and isolating, you feel more yourself, because you don't need to play pretend near some people about, I don't know, about your energy or about how you feel about them. You don't need to play pretend. And also, I don't own anybody, anything, so if I want to be alone, it's completely fine. It's your life. You can decide to be isolated and alone and just like process your emotions, feelings and thoughts without feeling bad, like without feeling guilty. It's okay. You actually don't owe anybody your energy or your time. You own it to yourself first, and then you can give it to everybody else if you want to. And if you don't want to, you can just isolate, ignore, and it's okay. It's completely fine. And if you want to talk about it, it's also completely fine too. Do whatever your inner self wants to do. That's the most important thing you need to do, always. About owning people something. Some people think you own them an invite, you own them a reply. Well, they don't invite you always. Well, they don't reply to you always in time. Well, they ignore you for a day or two, but they expect from you to reply immediately, or like invite them for every place you go, or everything you do. You don't owe them shit. Okay, even if it's your best friend, you own them only what you feel you want to give them. That's the only thing you owe them. Okay, and if somebody doesn't match your energy and they don't invite you, they don't reply to you, and they expect you to do what they don't do, it's a little bit hypocritical. Okay, so if somebody acts in a certain way to you, start acting to them in this certain way to them, and see where it goes. That's what I do. Then I know, like, when somebody cares about me and when somebody tries to manipulate me or play some ego games. So I don't fall for this shit, I'm sorry. And for real, like, you need to first of all dig inside yourself why you act in a certain way to people. And if they act in a certain way to you, you can just match the energy, and that's it. And if you're just being too kind to people who gives you too little, it's a little bit a mismatch in energy, and you will feel it on yourself. You will feel drained. So I'm always pro protecting my own energy. I'm not into giving more to people who don't give me the same energy. I distanced a lot from people because of this, because I didn't feel the energy matching, because I love giving to people when I have the energy. I love to giving them attention. I love inviting when I can. I love talking, texting, but when I feel this energy is mismatching, I just know where it goes to. So yeah, that's why sometimes I like to isolate myself to just protect my energy from the mismatch. And sometimes it feels like I'm playing ego games. I'm not. I'm just giving you back the energy you gave to me. And it's very, very simple, I think. And also, why I like isolating, because I have some trust issues. I will not lie. I had betrayals in my life. I had disappointment in people. I have my trust being broken. Like, I trusted in some people so much and they broke my trust. And Since then, I try to protect my energy more after learning those lessons, and isolate myself from certain people because I feel they don't do me well and my energy is going a bit in the wrong side. And I don't like judge people about their energies, but I protect my own energy. And if you don't come to me with good energy and like you expect me to fix your energy, it's something I cannot do. You only can fix your energy, and then you will feel like people being more pulled towards you. And I cannot say like I'm always perfect, nobody's perfect. I also have my depression periods and my anxieties, and sometimes I'm just not a friendly person and I'm antisocial and I just want quiet, and it's okay. Everybody can be this if they want to be. It's not that I'm always this way, but sometimes I just need the peace and quiet for myself. What have I learned from isolating? I found more creativity in myself, because when I'm alone, I can actually think, I can hear my thoughts, I can process my ideas into what do I want to create with them. So isolation isn't something bad, okay? It can be an amazing thing, and it can be also very productive if you put your isolation phase into achieve your goals that you want. You can actually hear your thoughts, you can have clear mind, you can process stuff, you can self-understand yourself more, create in peace, learn new things, enjoy my own company. You learn to enjoy your own company, you learn to love yourself more even when you isolate, and you also respect yourself and your boundaries. It's not always about being antisocial. Sometimes we just need peace and quiet, and it's okay. Like, you don't need to judge somebody because they don't want to go and hang out this day. Maybe they want to be more productive. I also learned to appreciate my friends even more when we meet, especially the good people. What people think about people who likes to isolate, that is wrong. They probably think that we are weird, that we are maybe sad, depressed, maybe arrogant even, like to distance ourselves. Maybe we don't have nothing to say, maybe we're boring, or maybe the real thing is that we just need some peace and quiet with ourselves, and not always give our energy in different directions that aren't serving our main goal. Because I know I have goals in my life that I want to achieve, and sometimes when I'm spending my energy on friends, like every day I'm meeting friends, I feel so drained. I cannot do the things I want to do for my goals. So yeah, sometimes you just need some peace and quiet time with yourself. Maybe you can agree with me, maybe you will not agree with me. It's fine, we're all different. Some minds need peace and quiet time, some minds need more social times, and this is what gives them the opportunity to achieve their goals. Everybody's different. I'm talking only about my experience about isolation and why I kind of like it, because I feel like I can create, really. I need some peace and quiet to create when I do all my music, when I draw, when I do photo shoots. I need peace and quiet. I can maybe sometime play some YouTube video in the background, but I need the peace and quiet for myself to actually be able to create and not stress about what this said on this said or they said. Okay, I need this time for myself. Like, I cannot do specific creative stuff in a company. Like, drawing will be much harder for me when I'm around people than when I'm alone. Like, when I'm alone, I prefer to draw because it feels more natural for me. But like music, I can do it alone and with people. I felt it's fine for me in the both ways. But sewing, also I prefer to sew alone. I don't know how can you sew together, it's very hard. So yeah, some stuff I really love doing alone, some stuff I love doing with people. I'm not antisocial, I really love people and company, but my body process energies of others very, very intensively, and that's why I need some times alone to recharge myself, or else I will be completely tired and unmotivated, and I'll just want to sleep. When I'm like hanging too much with my friends, I'm not doing what I need to do, it drains me a lot. Before I knew I need to isolate more and had my boundaries and isolated from my own wanting, I was wasting a lot of time on partying, on going to my friends, on sitting hours and hours with my friends without doing something productive, which for me it's very, very hard. I don't like doing not productive things. I really like, even when I'm meeting friends, I like doing productive stuff, like making some videos for TikTok or doing some photo shoots or just planning stuff. I really like to do those stuff, and if I'm not doing this stuff, I'm feeling drained. And so I decided that I need to put some boundaries for my own sake, for my own energy. I'm putting boundaries. I'm not hanging out so much as I used to, and I'm not doing this to hurt anybody or to offend anybody. I'm doing it only to protect myself and my energy, and just to be able to create more and be more productive. And if you feel the same or not, it's okay. Both ways, you're not weird, you're just a human, and we all process stuff differently. We all need different environments to achieve our goals and to create. And it's okay to respect yourself, it's okay to respect your time, and it's okay not to give it to everybody, and it's okay to give it only to those that you feel like are aligning with your energy and with your goals, and everything is fine. Just live your life and don't feel guilty for a moment that you didn't want to go out with a friend or that you was spending too much time alone. It's okay. It's part of life, it's part of your creative process, and it's part of you. Just don't get depressed, is the most important thing. But also depression is part of some periods in life that we go and process stuff in a different way. But I really wish you all well and respect your boundaries. Have a nice day.